Good. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically what I'm here doing. Put it up on YouTube so everybody can hear what I think about the team.
Santos is one of those clubs that I remember, but I don't really remember.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your list?
I don't know anything about it. I just shut up on the camera and came to watch. They look like they're warming up. I think it'll be a pretty even match.
All right. I haven't seen these guys play.
That's been going okay. I want to play striker last time I watched. Scored a couple goals. Actually playing the other game later. All of a sudden, maybe. The academy game later. Yep. Well, the wind's going to take it hard that way, too.
Another field away.
Good. Good. Just supporting Evan across the country and trying to keep up with all the kid stuff around here. How about you?
Axel just states for a ski team. So
Oh, cool.
he had that Thursday and Friday, which is fun.
Yeah, I think Joy was saying you guys can spend a lot of time on the mountain this winter.
Axel has.
Okay.
Joy has not, because Ani is doing both. Ani's doing both volleyball and soccer. So between that, we were in Seattle last weekend, or Seattle area, as part of the E64 stuff. You know,
For volleyball?
for soccer.
For soccer, for Audi soccer.
Games.
Yeah. And she's playing keeper?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. She sees no one much, actually.
Huh. They do a lot of like private keeper trainings and stuff. Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. Hey, Ani sees Noah all the time now.
I know, I keep her training.
Yeah, she says he's like one of the older kids that's nice to her, so she appreciates it.
That's great.
Oh. Oof. I'm just gonna say a bunch of like really arrogant sounding stuff about my kid.
Mm-hmm. He's great. Axel's been playing great. I'm glad they're playing forward too, because
Well, it's
I feel like
cool.
Axel's finishing has always been underrated by every coach I've ever. Since always been on his team.
He's developed power. I don't know that he's necessarily been a finisher per se.
He's accurate though too. I see his power and I see him.
Okay.
I don't know, when I see him practice and stuff. Oh, what a
that's-
ball! Oh, finish! Oh.
That was a good call, I think, because
Yeah,
that was
that's
off the
it. No, that's out. Oh, ref didn't call it out. But that ref called it out.
Good accent. It's funny. I looked back and I was like, oh, no, he's not in goal because he's just so much taller than him.
Yep. It's extra tall today too. I think it's the hair maybe. His hair's like a little more frizzy than I've seen it.
Is 13 Jack Bowman?
Yeah, Jack's on the team.
I knew Jack was here.
Fall down. I'm always wanting to ask him to take like penalties. penalties and free kicks.
Oh.
So I feel like I see him finish them all the time in practice, but he doesn't think of himself that way, and like
yeah. He's
stuff
also
like
gotten
that.
a little bit more like attitude in the last couple years, which is kind of a good thing.
I think,
like
yeah,
the,
serves him
like
in
the I got
in
this
game,
sort of
yeah.
attitude, as opposed to the like I'm gonna miss kind
Yep.
of attitude.
Yep.
This team's got some skilled players.
Just keep going backwards. Nice pass.
Nice. Good try. Oh, I've been watching so much of Ronnie's team playing that I'm watching the skills here, and I'm like, oh, great job. Great
Yeah, right. Yeah.
job. Way better than
Oh, you are.
6-year-old girls.
Yeah, that's right. Better than the 15 and 16-year-old girls I coach as well. So.
Ronnie's team is playing some really good teams. So that was exciting. So she's had some great experience as a keeper because
Yeah, you're playing the harder competition, and that's what you always want to do.
last weekend there was a game where there was a team that they had lost to a team 5-1, and that team lost to the team they played last weekend 6-1.
Oh, really?
So it was like two just blowout games
Uh-huh.
going in the wrong direction for us, and that team beat us 2-0.
Oh, wow.
And it was actually like the best defensive game the team
Nice.
has played.
So
But
they
Ronnie also had a great game. But it was cool
stepped up to the
because
challenge.
that other team was like, hey, you guys gave us more trouble than like any team we faced. And we were like,
they knew what was coming, I guess. Sounds like.
it's kind of
Yeah, I saw it on the forecast. I was surprised it wasn't already raining a bunch when we got here. Supposed to be a lot of wind and a lot of rain this weekend.
Yeah, it's I think it's just fun for Axel to get to play in the middle of the field because he's he a few years ago they tried him at the 6 at one point.
Yeah.
But only for a relatively short period of time.
I think his skills are really good at it. He just needs to mentally adjust and then, just get reps at it because
Yeah.
no one's really good at things when they first start, right?
Well, that's
Like,
the thing, and
it's a
so
new position for him.
Mainly, it's just like
But when I see his skills as a coach, I'm like, he'd be a great 6.
yeah, looks like it.
Not him. Oh, it is him. Oh, it stinks because that's like the first opportunity they've had all game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they finished that. We've had a couple that should have gone in and
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah. That kid did look off from here, but I, admittedly didn't have the best view of it.
That's what I kind of hate about doing the videoing. I don't feel like I can watch the game.
Yeah.
Too busy trying to keep the ball in the middle of the screen. And they're so small out there, I don't really get a good grasp. I can watch much better when I'm not doing this. Good foot on that. Fasu.
That's well thought. No.
Gotta get a foot on the end of those though.
Yeah, but we have definitely controlled the game so far. So being down 1-0 is frustrating. Reminds me of 75% possession, like very few good shots on goal, and one or two counters, maybe down like 0-2.
Yep.
On this field.
Exactly.
Usually to like what I kind of was.
Effort at least.
Yeah. So this is that's power also.
It is, yeah. It has a DJI Mimo. Like has the same gimbal as like DJI's drones, but just on a handheld. Yeah, it's kind of power to run my phone and 2 full games or something like that. I'm surprised how well it lasts. It's just a handheld stabilizer. It's kind of older. I always want to replace it because some of it's kind of sticky and stuff, but then also like for as much as I use it and stuff, I just sort of keep dealing with it. Nothing's actually broken on it.
Just good stuff up.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. You can make that.
We've got 2 high shots, and we just gotta keep our head down and drill.
Yep. And he knocked a banger like that off the post 2 games ago or something like that, or off the crossbar.
This keeper, the ref is calling nothing.
Yeah. Just one of those scrappy games, I guess. Oof.
This team is everything just forward. It's 3.
Like all the last time, put a hole in the back of the net when everyone shots.
Well, and keepers, like big, strong keepers, test them well.
Yep.
Right?
100%.
Like my guess is he's going to have way easier time dealing with stuff. He's strong, he's tall.
Yep.
Like meanwhile, I don't know what his lateral quickness is.
Right? Get him going one way
That's
and
what I
then.
would test.
Yep. Agreed.
Go, Axel! he's never been he's never been big. He plays strong.
Yeah. Oh, he's super strong for his size though. Right in the middle of the bowl of blue.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it to him.
Oh. Good work, Yellow.
Woo!
Oh,
1-1.
Didn't it look like
Yeah,
like
that's
he skied for that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, nice. Oh.
Cool. Great.
The other people are frustrated.
Yeah. They're not getting down here too. That was
Yeah. Yeah. Go, you Texan!
There we go. Wow. Up, Axel!
This team looks different.
Yeah. Yep.
What's the team?
Yeah. He's, I don't know. He has mixed feelings. He sees the benefit in it. I mean, I think the thing I was least wild about this season is just Alex in general. He's just been, I mean, it's always a mind F with him, you know. So I don't think it's this team that Oliver's not happy with. He's actually gotten to know some of the guys. He gets a little frustrated with some of the play and stuff, and some of the lack of attitude.
It's a handball, ref. It's got to see that. That's pretty egregious.
Yeah. And the way it went down,
Yeah.
like at a natural
Yeah, I
angle.
mean, there's
Yep. That's the big thing for me is, did it change the play quite a bit?
Yep.
A chest does not go down
I mean,
like that.
We got possession, sure, but
Yep.
like that's a free kick. That was That was actually who was yelling about that? Them or us?
Them. Oliver did slide the keeper. I'm happy to see him be so aggressive, but I can see easily being a yellow card.
I like that John. John.
Yeah.
He's so dumb.
Oh, let's go pass. Good idea.
Yeah, the combination that John has of being like creative and just dogged is like it's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
This team's offense right here. Invites the body.
Mm-hmm. Well, he knows he's going to win most of those. So.
Yeah, I have to say, we always, like, we played LOSC forever, for both kids, and then
Right.
OPFC, partly just because it's like the local club.
Right.
And, for us, some of it is just about the logistics of, like, being able to get to practices and everything else. But, for a club that talked so much about being about player development, it's pretty clear that, a lot of their choices,
Oh, yeah.
they're not against player development, but they're really about winning.
There. Yeah. And as soon as other transfer players want to come in because they're having success,
Right.
they just drop the players that they were developing.
Exactly.
Like, oh, great. Yeah, we don't need to develop them anymore. We got guys. So.
I thought it was pretty telling when Axel got dropped from the academy team that the first hint that he had of that was from a new coach that he had never met, calling him up and saying, "Hey, did anybody else, tell you about this?
Really?
I'm calling to offer you a spot, on this team." And Axel's like, "No, they didn't." And he's like, "Well, sorry, but that's,
Well, they didn't even give Oliver that courtesy, so that's nice.
Well, I think it was like an individual coach that was calling to offer him the spot.
I know, but I mean,
basically.
someone talked to him about it, and someone, gave him something.
Well, he didn't talk to me. All he said was basically, like, didn't let you know that this was going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just,
but yes, that recognition was
totally.
was at least good, and I thought it was, and it was an interesting time because Vitas was not going to be coaching them anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and the new coach was a guy that wasn't known either. So but to me, that's a club leadership job, right?
oh yeah. Well, that's actually my biggest problem lately is, our issues with Alex, who's also now like president of the club, I guess. So who can I talk to about Alex? Mike, but Mike hasn't responded to anything. Well, nothing. I've tried to communicate with Mike a little bit, and I like Mike a lot, but he's not responded to one thing I've sent him.
Too much? No.
Maybe get there. That's still in.
Yeah.
We're still playing soccer.
Is that tipped?
I don't think so. Just
I feel like that was
closed his eyes and clubbed at it.
Yeah. Yeah, that part bugs me. I mean, the academy team is having a ton of success this year, and I think that's great. And I understand that there are so many people who are about wins and losses, and so many people will send their kids to the teams that win the most. But okay, but then don't preach player development. Because if that feels like false advertising.
Well, I think that's extremely common in soccer in this area. Is everyone wants to talk player development and nobody's actually developing players. Well, that's why I was so glad. Like Oliver's coach in Oregon City before he came over here really did a lot to develop those players. He really did a lot of great coaching. Our problem with Oregon City was like by the time he got to be like 11 or 12, there's only 6 kids that actually wanted to play soccer at a high level, and everyone else just wants to play basketball or other sports and stuff. And basically had to go elsewhere to get the level that Oliver needed to practice at. But I really appreciate the efforts that his coach there put into his players and all those guys.
Lonnie's experience is dramatically different because he's a keeper. Like, the keeper trainings are all about player.
Yeah.
And it's all just like skills building.
Yep.
And so that is, and actually the keeper coaches are in general pretty strong.
Yeah.
So she's having like an amazing experience.
Well, I also think, keeper coaching is like there's like a finite set of like do this, then this, then this, then this to develop. And soccer is less linear in general. And so I think that keeper coaches or keepers have an easier time like tracking progress and building skills. It's also why, the United States produces some of the best keepers in the world, but not some of the best players in the world. You see American keepers on international teams all the time. Much less often do you see other players.
Well, I also think that the other sports we play help us at keeper. Like some of those guys are people who have played basketball. Or, Honey's, I actually, she's playing a bunch of volleyball. She's
Well, and everything's indoor swimming, right? You don't have to take time off. Not everything,
Yeah.
but, you know,
I mean, it was
there's
2 weeks off a
so
year.
many of the things are indoor.
You beat it, buddy! You beat it, buddy! Finish it! Finish it!
Big save. You gotta shut up.
Nice, Julio!
That was like aggressive defender. Close to.
Yeah. Well, he almost had to. I mean, he maybe should have just like pushed him over at the 20 or something. I think that's what all would have done. Take the yellow, get the foul, and then fight another day.
I actually think Noah could come out there, but I don't know. It was close.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, the point I'm making is that for Honey, actually, the keeper training and the volleyball back row stuff are really synergistic. I mean, you're doing different things with the ball. You know, one of them you're trying to like catch the ball. The other one you're trying to like
Sure.
keep it in place.
You're constantly tracking hand-eye coordination.
And you're low to the ground and you're having to dive, which, you know, for like a big strong kid who's like, Ani is like, I mean, she's thin, but she's powerful. And she's much happier going up than she is going like, you know, going.
But playing
down.
back row, she has to practice that all the time, right?
Exactly.
Nice.
So she's getting a lot stronger. She's
That's very
getting a
cool.
lot more comfortable
That's very cool.
launching herself, you know, horizontally.
Nice, Keith! A la esquina, portero!
I did too. Looked like it for me, especially through here.
That's you, Swa. Tócala, Isua, tócala. Nice, Isua.
Good D.
Fine feet.
Nice, Andres. Go, Pepe, go. Touch the ball, touch the ball, touch the ball.
Yep. You got his foot, go for ball.
Yeah. This is more of a squeeze than anything else. I thought it was actually he was more coming in that way. It feels like it's he was going to make a mistake. And once he actually just started playing, like he as a parent,
There's just so
I
much
just want to see him
pressure.
playing with
Silly.
joy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And just enjoying it as
Right.
opposed to like I don't need it. I just think it's fun. And I've talked to
Or
Lauren.
even if you want to be the best soccer player in the world, the best way to become that
Yeah.
is not some sort of pressure system
Right,
type system, right? You have to enjoy the game. Like,
Yeah. No, I
if you're gonna practice enough to become the best in the world, you're gonna want to enjoy it on some level, you know? Like,
But it's interesting because like the thing he was dreading for for a couple of years happened,
Right.
and then as a result, I think
you're better off.
well not just in soccer, but like he sort of replaced it with a lot of other stuff that he was doing,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and including skating. And
Right.
again, he doesn't really care. It's, the fastest skier.
Yep.
But it's just it's fun.
Yep.
25, 30 days in the mountains.
That's awesome.
It's just,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I'll run up for the first time this winter. You never been before. You really enjoyed snowboarding.
yeah, it's,
Now it's got about three times I think this year.
nice.
Enjoys it. His good friends have been doing it, so I think he also enjoys like
Oh, that's the Axel that I really like there. Like that kid harassing him from
Yeah.
behind, and Axel just like shakes him off,
Yep.
doesn't let him pressure him, just like I'm good. Oh,
a ball over. Keep it up.
that's exciting.
He always finds those little inside passes that I never see.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see that until Is that another number 6?
Yeah, I think we do because we got players up from the silver team or the blue team
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, I think-
Surprised that they were in this
Come
team.
on!
Oh.
Go, Pepe!
No, stop him.
He's clearly used to just getting the counter-attack sort of game. Like, they just sort of...
I was tired. I mean, had some success at it already. Step in that space, Ollie. That's it right
Relax it!
there. Ball.
Well, he's actually got a pretty fair move. At least like wing back or right back, and then like with overlapping moves and stuff. So he's
Yeah.
gotten a lot more comfortable with like that sideline run like that and having to cross it.
It's fun having
Open up! Open up! for
Miles
me.
back,
Yeah.
Oliver, Axel, and Neil all
Yeah.
the same squad. It's been really fun to watch. And we didn't even really get to see that last summer, even though they were all there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Axel was injured. They were like layering players.
Well, Axel was not around.
Yeah, right.
So,
So Axel was in there for some of it, and then yeah, we were doing those tournaments where they were like had too many people on the rosters. They were like not putting them all on the same roster at the same time.
Did it feel?
Yeah, so it's been cool. The games they've all been here. Plus, yeah, Jack's a great player. I like this Foster kid. Yep. Oh no! Oliver, make that run!
it's getting close to half now.
Yeah. Actually, I paused my video when I was
see.
wiping it
Okay,
earlier.
It's way more than 20
Yeah, it
minutes.
is. Yeah.
I saw
I
that.
think it was like 12 minutes or something. So, what's that? 47. So yeah, we gotta be there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Relax it!
37. Right. I'll hit him back.
Oh, that was right over.
I was like, I had to restart it.
Does Oliver watch these later? Or?
Yeah, he will. I'm 3 behind. I'm putting him up. So I put up the last 2 games. This will be my 3rd one I have that's not up yet. So I got to sit down and put them all up on YouTube.
Well, they call it a corner. Good.
Someone's got to finish these. They're just bouncing around in the box.
Go, Pepe, go, help him out. Back, get him back. Oh, it's all right. Took it up.
Nick, stay with the Nick, head on. No foul, no foul. Hey, I fall in. Watch running behind Eli.
Come on.
Oh, that was a good ball. Hey, it's not dead, guys. Let's go. Oh, close.
That's our corner, though. Yeah, the last few minutes have been pretty good here in terms of pressure. Have something to show for it.
He's gotten a few yellow cards over the last couple of years. Just being aggressive usually, you know. Sometimes the referees don't like it.
Well, it's tough, right? You got to find that right level, right? Where
Yeah.
It's like,
But I don't mind him pushing the line. Like,
as long as he doesn't, as long as he like can rein it in, right?
oh, he does, because he's not usually emotional about it. Oh, good try, Axel.
That was nice.
Wasn't it? 6 over there, no?
It's the other side.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, that's exciting. They're gonna bring everybody here.
Yep.
This is like the last run right before halftime. They're gonna send everyone.
Oh, we intercepted. Go back. Pull the keeper.
Yeah.
Ball just heavy. Space.
Oh,
Adam Miles is good. Oh, he's different. I'm not mad at that. Good job,
no,
Miles.
not at all. And he kept it low too, which is good. It's just it's not.
So I don't want many people shooting from there. Like Miles could shoot from there. Like Axel could shoot from there if we got a good run onto it. Honestly, on this, and then maybe there's other players here that can do it, but on this team, that's end of the list. I don't want Oliver shooting from there. He doesn't have the power. Let's go!
Hey, good work, Yellow. Rock set. Tech standpoint, he probably wouldn't think that was his interest.
Yeah, but you walk around there and stuff. I mean, he'd love that. He's going to be there this summer a lot, and so.
And if he's at all like computer science, data science type person, then I do work with fair. I mean, I do some like leadership stuff for people that are doing that kind of stuff too. So anyway,
He's been really interested in just like especially DNA type research.
Well, there's a lot of cool stuff happening. So I don't know what he's gonna have an opportunity to.
Nick, hey, play.
Nice ball. Get to it, Fasu. No, 0%. No way. Sir, it's when the ball's kicked, not when it's received. Yellow card for that.
Do you want to get done?
What's that?
That looked.
He was so on when that ball was passed to him. I appreciate that comment a lot. She says that on too. Yep. Yeah, so we're doing those two things, and then he's just been trying to get as much video and just talking to different soccer coaches, different schools. Like,
Caltech is cool. I mean,
that would be cool.
do they have a good soccer program?
Yeah, decent. I mean, I think they're like, you know, a medium to losing program in Division One. So, you know.
But I mean, so my sister was, she was not a great student in high school, and she became a much stronger student in college. Swimming got her into University of Chicago.
Oh, cool.
Which, I mean,
and that's something I've always been talking to them too. University of Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, the point is, it can give you an edge in admission, and honestly, even if it never, you know, like my sister only swam. She swam her freshman and junior year. But
I can't let that through. Oh, carry though.
yeah. It's rough to give them nothing.
Yeah, so that's kind of his deal too. Is and he has super strong GPA. I mean, Oregon State High School is not the strongest, you know, school in general, but do the best he can with where he's at, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm sure Axel gets good grades too. So.
Axel's doing well. He's, I mean, it's interesting. Liquid's a really, really strong school.
Right.
And so it's hard in context to know, but I mean, he's over 4.0 and he's, you know, taking some APs and stuff like that. So I mean, he'll have good options.
Yeah.
I think. We'll see. He decided very long. Oof.
I like
that was
that.
a little high, but
I like that
nice.
idea.
Yeah, I like not
Getting the shot off fast,
yeah,
not like hold it back. Hey, let me get over to my.
Well, and the keeper was a little.
That's good.
You know, keeper was off his line.
That was a good choice.
Everyone was.
It's off target.
Yeah. And it wasn't off target by much.
Nope.
So he many years ago was like, I don't play soccer in college, and so it is sort of. It makes that part of the process easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I think going to the UC Davis ID camp for us was a pretty good
Nice.
eye opener for.
When did he do that?
This last summer. It was just interesting hearing the UC Davis coach talk about how, you know, they recruit some of the, you know, best freshman soccer players in the country, right? They're a D1 school that has a good program and everything. He's like, but even like, you know, players that come play for us, I'm all about winning, and a lot of them end up not getting a ton of playing time. He's like, the average soccer player in D1 right now is, I think he said, like 22 years old.
Because of COVID.
Yeah, and he's just like, the average player is 22 years old, and it's hard to run these 18-year-olds, even when they're great, up against basically a 22-year-old man, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's just such a difference in body type and development and stuff like that, right? So he's like, the biggest thing is trying to keep these kids happy and make them feel like the talented kids they are, because they are, but they're just not going to get the playing time they think they're going to get at the D1 level, you know? And then he was talking about, he also takes transfer students, you know? And if he feels like a transfer is going to be his best path to winning, you know, he's going to play that person over someone he recruited necessarily too, right? He was just very open about it. He's like, he's also like, this is not a development ID camp. This is a tryout for UC Davis, is what he said. And yeah, and like he just went into it with that. He's like, I'll give you some, I'm not going to give you a ton of feedback and like, you know, a sheet of developing techniques and stuff like that. I'll tell you, I'm interested or I'm not interested. And, you know, I thought that was, he was pretty candid with everyone. And I thought it was just a good eye-opening kind of
I think that is good.
thing. And he told Oliver, you know, since he was a incoming junior last year, he's like, you know, come back next summer. I'd like to see more of you.
Oh, that's
You
good.
know, and that's about as good as he could have
Yeah, I
asked
was
for, I
just
think.
gonna say that's. No call, ref.
That's his favorite call. It's no call.
Just a straight arm. I mean, if they just bump into each other,
Yeah.
I get it. But you know, when he leads with his elbow,
It's the two biggest guys in the field. Just I think that kind of changed Oliver's mind to maybe, you know, opening up to looking at Division II and III schools
Yeah.
with good educations
might
on
be
them,
able
and
to
you know, if you're able
play a
to,
little
to
bit
develop,
more.
to
Wait, what's it count?
I think it's a handball. Finally,
Was it?
handball. He kind of chested it with his.
Okay.
Anyway, I kind of opened his mind to that because, like, and then you know, if for whatever reason soccer becomes his main thing, and he's out there, you know, killing it on D2, D3, or whatever.
You can always transfer.
You can always transfer to someone else, right, and be a Division I soccer player, right? And
Yeah, that's the
in the meantime, get your education and play and get playing time. Get playing time at that level too, right? Right. Yeah, exactly. So I think all that stuff's been pretty good for him mentally. Offside, sir. No, I'm being. You didn't even make it in front of the guy. Find feet, quick! Good contain, boys. Good. Just so left foot dominant. Alright, kick. Let's go.
It's like when he turns his back like that, you might as well.
Might as well just bounce it off him.
Yeah.
Put it up.
Corner.
Almost scored in Olympico last week with the win. Just put it from the corner onto the bar. Like, if it would have just dipped another inch lower, that would have been in the net. But maybe like what he was trying for there. Nice, Axel. What a ball! Put it in. Oh! Throw action!
So for some reason, it's like they're waving at air. I'm not sure if he's just like in good shape or what.
He is in good shape.
Yeah, but he's like figured out you know, what the defense wants to do a lot of the time.
Yep.
He's also playing
He's really well played. I love watching Axel play. I've always loved watching Axel play. I like the whole indoor team we put together years ago.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Got a lot of good passing guys all together.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Axel's biggest problem is a center back. I think is that he's like, unless you look hard, he doesn't stand out.
Sure.
He's, you know what I'm
There's
saying?
a lot of great soccer players like that.
He's the kind of kid that like he is, you know, the best thing you would say about him is that he makes the team better, that he makes the other players
Yep.
around him better.
I think Oliver suffers that as well, in a way. Yeah, penalty kick.
Did a good job.
I agree with Noah. Because Alden's gonna want to take this. But Miles should take it.
Yeah, it looks like Miles is walking.
I'll go
Like,
Miles,
I'm the
then
man.
Axel, then Oliver, and then Alden.
Let's go, Miles!
I think he's just a player though.
He did. He did get it.
Get ready to follow, guys, just in case. Don't stand and watch.
Din retur, Axel!
Woo! Let's go! Last finish, Miles. Good work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's all Oliver's profile too. Just makes the team better in general.
But it's hard, right, to stand out as a player like that.
Yep.
It's like you're rarely going to be a kid that scores a bunch.
Yeah, and Oliver moves a little bit unconventionally as well.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like a lot of people think the things he does is like fluky
More,
or
yeah,
an
or
accident
luck
or
or- yeah,
something.
I-
And I think he gets that a lot from.
Yeah, yeah.
But then if you just watch him
Yeah.
over and over and
Yeah,
over and
you're
over and
like,
over
he
again, you realize,
consistently does
wait,
those
hold
things.
on, he's always doing everything fluky and accidental. Like, it's just more about unconventional movement than it is about, you know, luck.
That was good. That was perfect. Axel, dude. So, oh!
Find him, Jack. Oh, that was a good slide. Woo! Where'd it go?
Oh.
Good job, Jack.
2-1 yellow. The possession is like 90-10 yellow, so
Finish!
oh,
He'd have been on his right foot, that'd have been
yeah,
in.
yeah.
He pulled it back to his dominant foot. Took too long to shoot. Good idea,
that's a
Jack.
Good thought.
Good idea.
Yeah, just not enough pace on that. Nice.
Good pressure, Oliver.
Woo! That's all right. Again, that's not a bad decision.
Nope. I think Oliver
I
kind
think if he had
of
taken-
dummied a header and then jumped like he was hitting. He was just waiting for Miles to come up and take that kick.
I think if Miles had taken a step earlier.
Yep.
Got that before bounced. Might have been off. It's hard to see.
I
but
can't argue that one
can-
because I can't tell from here. I have no
can
idea.
imagine it being off.
This is an impossible angle to tell that from. I just had to trust him on that one. It does beg the question. Because Foster was just waiting for a ball. Why are you waiting offsides for a ball? Because he didn't move.
That was John.
What? On the far side? I can't see what's going on. I'm watching through this dumb screen. Now Foster's on. Yeah, guess I'm just used to him being on the weak side. Yeah, good thing I'm not commentating this game. Oh shoot.
Down 2-1.
That's what I was gonna say. That's like, I guess we'll take it. You want to throw it away?
Okay.
Get wide. I'm following this ball with my camera. Yeah, so Academy's in Idaho, but they also have a home or a game in Oregon too. So that's what's going on tonight.
So who shows up to that?
So I think Oliver's playing, Miles is playing. I thought Ash was playing, but I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Neil's playing, and then some guys stayed back for the SATs. So there's actually 4 or 5 Academy players.
So there's like there's a squad.
Most of the team, yeah, you know. Yeah, unfortunately, I have a rehearsal tonight, so I'm gonna miss that one. Oh, that's not a bad ball. Oh, fight him on the weak side.
Oh, that was nice.
That was good.
It didn't look like much, but John turned that into something there.
Yeah, it was a good run down the line for sure.
Yeah. That ball's staying in. It's blowing back, right?
Decided he wasn't good.
I guess so. Still in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've stopped this. We're only 20 minutes into this half.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it feels like there's a lot left. It feels like another goal would be. Oh, don't. He doesn't need to play back. It's okay.
everything a little harder than it has to be, guys.
This.
It's just like, you know,
Oh,
play it to open players. Still hitting us. Get in front of the ball.
wow. That's interesting. No one hitting. No. Two center defenders are like 5 yards behind them.
That's why it's offside. The gas is going to go up top. Probably put Oliver, maybe put Axel striker. Why not? Best coach and I do it sometimes. Wouldn't like leave him there all the time, but I play him good 5-10 minutes up there sometimes.
He's had like a couple of summer games when they've needed the goal and they put him up there.
Yeah.
It's like, I think he would do better now. But
It's like this. Check this other guy there though.
yeah.
What's his name? You know? It's called Blue Sleeves.
No turn, no turn. Make it go back.
Yep.
Check. Yeah, Miles. Cross. Uno.
Ready here. This is the game.
I know. Yeah. Better than get a card. Look a little red in the face and retaliation needed me. And they were pushing, tugging on him. They'll take a pass and all go passive ones. I used to think in some of those academy games they play so passive. Someone's gonna punch him in the face. Like, so he stops thinking about the game and starts playing soccer.
Yep, that's a foul. I think John does a really good job of knowing when he's going to get pushed
Yeah.
and knowing when he needs to make himself
Yeah.
floppy.
It's,
Make it very easy on the ref to call it.
that's all over skill as well.
Strong. Oh, wow.
I haven't seen him do much with this game, but a lot of games it's.
Yeah. I mean, if you know it's
Draw. How do you put on the college thing? Draws a lot of penalties. Like, how do you say that with?
Come in, accent!
out the wall. Can you put your back on the wall and just start pushing? Like, I don't know. My freshman girls had a pretty rough season this last season. Pretty big departure from the season before when we were undefeated, and then I got a whole new group this year, and it was like, they were fighting amongst themselves. It was just really hard to keep.
Told me about that.
Yeah. Anyway, the only one kind of good play. There's not many that happened. We were playing against Jesuit, and we had a kick just outside the box. They had their entire team, like all 10 people of their team, maybe 9 and striker or something, in the wall. They were all in the wall, and we had 3 other forwards like just standing in the box on the other side of the wall. I was just like, pass it. So she's like, pass it across to the other players in the box, and it was just like a wide open goal because everyone was in the wall. No one was marking any other players. Like every player on their team was in the wall. And this is JV2, right? So, yeah. But I was like, I just told Julie, I was like, and Julie's the one I want taking the shot, but I was like, Julie, just pass. Like, so our players basically dribbled it in after, and then everyone realized everyone was in the wall. Yep. Good friend of mine that I went to college with. One of my best friends I went to college with and played soccer with. Daniel reminds me so much of my friend Robbie. Like, so much. The way he yells and stuff like that. Just, except Daniel swears a little bit more than Robbie does. That's the only difference.
Daniel seems like a good guy.
No, he is. I think he's very well meaning and he's a good coach. And, I think he really wants a lot for these players.
Yeah.
There's a lot of energy in this team.
Which I think is cool because last year the sense was sort of like, well, you know, you're not on the academy team, so like we're not going to work that hard. Oh!
Run away.
Oh, that's a good stop by the keeper, but that's his strength right there, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? Go low. We should have gone over in the halftime huddle.
Relax. Oh.
Tips from Carl. Go low on the big guy.
Oh. Go you, Texan! Would you have called Axel for that?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But it's not a card or anything.
Yeah. The keeper's playing the position so hard, actually sort of like swam through him basically.
Yep. It was so good. And then you got at the end of it's good. You just need a tap.
Yeah, that's tough.
No, for sure. I'm not saying it's easy.
That was nice.
Yeah. Surprising. They're all still down here. Hey, throw it all you get back.
No turn.
Both ways, ref!
Oh, and all these guys are like pretty smart guys. Just very trained to act real dumb on the soccer field. In situations like that. But, oh, you're back. Oh.
Nice.
Oof. Yeah, won the ball back.
I would love to know what Axel's had to say.
Ask him later. Will he tell you? Can you ask him later?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Probably handballs like a hand for me.
Did you card him?
No, I guess get morning. So, pointed and chatted at him. I didn't see a card come up, at least. Oof. Back. Good, Axel.
No accent! No call, ref!
Yeah, I didn't see the ball. Just looked like a sliding a player down to me. About 10 more minutes. It's 33. 33.
I thought they were 40, not 45.
I think they're 45 finally this year.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually had a referee call it 40. He called it earlier than 40. He actually brought him back out from halftime to play another like 7 minutes a couple games ago.
Oh. For a second, I was going to go out. That's a strong kick. Did Oliver ever play with Mikey?
Mike, watch up
Mhm.
there, watch
Did
it.
Oliver ever play with
I
Mikey?
don't think so.
No foul.
I like most of Axel's play. His persistence is so much higher. Like,
I like that.
That's a good ball. He's sitting up too. Oh! Woo! Good ball, Mikey! That was nice.
I was thinking the same
Wish
thing. I was
someone
like,
else had been on the.
hey.
Wish someone else had made that run.
Mhm. Yeah, someone should have been backdoor there.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's this kid, maybe? Jack, I guess? Where
Oh,
was
he's
Jack?
calling it back there. He actually called the foul. He just let us play for a second.
Where was Jack on that play over? Because I'm thinking right wing should have been the one,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
backdoor. I don't know where it was. I don't know what the circumstances were necessarily. I think Oliver's playing the 10. He's just trying to stay central, I think. And basically, if anything pops out, score it.
Yep.
I can see he's trying to conserve energy, though, because he knows he has another game later. He's given up on a few runs that I feel like he doesn't normally give up on.
You think that's a pass or shot?
you know, a little shots that you hope maybe rebounds or, you know, someone finds the end of. Yeah, what? Security goal. Nice. Jack. Oh, bad. You go to Vitas' school of heading. Straight through the ball. Just straight through the ball. That's all he says. It's so simple. Everyone's always trying to get in. Yeah, just jump up, put your head straight through the ball. So go to the back of the net. Yeah.
Ha det bra, Axel!
You know, Vitas is all about headers. I think he told us once he was like in the paper in his country when he was like 12 or 13 or something for like doing the most consecutive headers. Like he broke some kind of record of like most consecutive headers anyone's ever done.
Yeah, they did. Actually, that year they did get very good at getting on the end of it.
I mean, if you listen to Vitas talk, he's very passionate about how headers should be taken, where to position yourself for headers. Certainly not a foul in the caliber of other fouls that have been called this game.
Both ways, ref!
Settle it though, guys. Let's get passing. It's got to be on the ground. Control. Don't try to dribble here. It's so dangerous.
This is still working.
¿Ya está afuera?
Go, baby, go! Hey!
Oh, wow!
Nope, that's a penalty. I agree.
You think so?
I think he just tripped him. It's really unfortunate because we had plenty of players back, and everyone decided to stab at the ball rather than just contain.
Yeah.
It's stab, 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 and then he was coming from behind. I don't know.
Go, Noah!
Oh, it's frustrating, man.
Overall.
Yeah. chance to score again. Is that a hard kick though? Or is that just injury, drop ball? Got the cramp. Eat a banana, bro. That's good. The high school boys at Oregon City, in my opinion, pretty toxic group in a lot of ways, and a lot of it just comes through the tradition of the program. And they're always like, no water type stuff for like when they're running and stuff. Like they want nobody to drink any water, like all practice, water is weakness, weird stuff. And then on the other hand, during games, half the time, you know,
Someone's laying
half
on
the
the
second
ground.
half,
Yeah.
these guys sitting around cramping. Like, let's all deny ourselves water, and then you know, cramp all game long. Bunch of dehydrated dudes running around.
That was almost an extremely fortunate.
Oh, this is unplugged.
Tight! Yes! That's ours! Yes, that's ours! Quick, that's ours! Faster, play! Get that.
Oh.
Oh, guys, don't lose your heads. Yeah, you got to be in a rush, but doesn't mean just kick the ball anywhere.
Well, and you're kicking it to people moving in the opposite direction, and then. Well,
They milked 2 minutes in an injury with 3 minutes left. That was,
yeah.